What is good, YouTube? Today I will be recording the how to resell in 2024 and how I scaled my business to where it's at today in 8 months. So that being said, we're going to number 1, and please excuse me, I'll be honest with you guys, I wrote them down on my phone because I wanted to give you guys the best advice, and I really thought through this, so I really had to write it down just to make sure that I captured everything that I wanted to say. So that being said, we're going to go to number 1, and that's going to be learn sneakers and the sneaker culture, as well as learning the markets of sneakers and how to check market and learning what to buy and what not to buy. So I think if you study the sneaker game and you really enjoy it and you don't do it just for the money and you actually enjoy sneakers, I feel like you'll do very well, because you'll get, you'll learn the game pretty fast, and then, if you have a passion for something, you're going to be able to do it where it doesn't even feel like a job. A lot of people do sneakers and it feels like a job because of based on how much work you have to do, and if you're just doing it for the money, I just personally don't think that it's going to go too well. But hey, if you're doing well and you just do it for the money, all glory to you. But that being said, is number 1 is going to be learn the culture, the market, and the sneaker game itself, and find out if you really do have a passion for it. It's definitely has a lot of money to it, which I'm not saying necessarily I do it for the money, but I've made a career for myself where in the future I plan on, making a good living for myself. So just saying, there is money to it, but I do it because I've been doing it since I was 10 and I love shoes overall. Number 2 is going to be learn the business aspect of sneakers, and that being said, you're going to want to learn what the definition of profit means, the definition of what ROI means, which I will tell you briefly, and learn how to organize every single piece of inventory that you have through Google Sheets. To me, I keep sneakers super simple. That's exactly what I do. I do those 3 things and I make it super simple. Obviously, you can go into taxes and talk about all that stuff, but to me, I'm just going to keep this video short and sweet, and we're going to aim towards the beginners who are just starting out sneakers, and the people who feel like they're kind of stuck in the middle, or people who just want to, maybe they're above me and better than me, but they're just trying to learn a little something that maybe they don't know and I know. So that being said, is Google Sheets is going to be your best friend. You're going to want to put in everything that you get. For example, we have a Hyper Royal Jordan 1 in stock, brand new, in a size 9. So all I would do is grab my handy dandy laptop, type in Hyper Royal, do a space in the Google Sheet, maybe pull the box of where I put the name in just a little more, so then if there's a longer shoe name, you can put it in. What I personally do is I just get the name from StockX, so I'll just look at the style code on the label of the sneaker on the size tag, put it into StockX, get the full name, make sure everything is mint, put in that it the condition's brand new, it's a size 9, I bought it on this date, I sold it on this date, I bought it for this, and then I sold it for this. I know that's a little fast, so back up the video if you need to do that, but that's all the information that I put into my sheet and then I just calculate every single shoe that I have. And there's also ways, you'd have to Google it, just because if I tried explaining it, it would be super tough, where the profit can calculate for you on its own. So all you would have to do is put the equal sign and then profit or something like that, and it will automatically, once you highlight both what you paid and what you sold it for, it will calculate the profit for you. Just Google that on YouTube and it will come up and you'll learn how to do it pretty fast. But that's how I calculate all my profits and everything that I do. So that being said, also you need to learn the definition of profit. I want to make sure I touch on that too. Profit is obviously the money made on the investment. Following that is going to be the ROI, which is the return on investment. So that's going to be the percentage of what you made in profit based on the investment of what you paid for. For example, if I bought a shoe for $50 and I sold it for $100, I made a 100% return because I paid $50 and I made $50, so I doubled my money. Going into number 3, we are going to build a clientele now. Now we know how to buy stuff and what to buy it for and the market and all that stuff. And then we learn the business aspect of everything. So now we know what to buy, and now we know what to buy, and we know how to put it into a business form, and we know how to keep everything organized, and we know what we're trying to make in profit now. So now we're just going to build a clientele. So we're going to reach out to Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. Once we get an inventory, we're going to post it to Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Instagram, Snapchat, eBay, anywhere possible that we can post stuff where we can sell the product to somebody. We're going to make obviously our profit, and we're going to build a clientele by building relationships with people. So basically just build relationships with people, build your clientele, and following with that is going to be number 4, which is treat your clientele well. Every time that you have a client, I personally, this is mandatory in my store. Obviously I'm not saying this for if you don't own a store, I'm not saying that, anything like that, but if you meet up and do a local meetup with somebody, just be super nice to them. I don't do it to fake it or anything, but I actually genuinely like all my customers and all like my clientele and all that stuff. I'm a type of person where I really don't like there's not a lot of people that I dislike. I try to find the good in everybody. So that's what I do. I kill people with kindness, or you know, if they're a little bit of an asshole, but yeah, I kill them with kindness. I'm nice to everybody. I make a personal connection where they know it's not just about profit, it's not just about money, it's about helping them get what they want. And there's been lots of times where I've made people's weeks, months, years, they're going through bad times, and you know, they bought a shoe off me for such a great price that was so sentimental to them that we built a friendship for years on years, you know what I mean? There's a lot of situations like that. So that's what I genuinely like about sneakers, is I build a lot of personal connections with people. And I get even in public, I'll be going to the mall with my girlfriend or something, and people come up to me, you know, saying hi, and you know, that makes my day. I'm not saying I'm famous or anything, but maybe that's the goal for one day. But it's very nice, and I love that stuff. I love when you guys say hi to me in person and you guys recognize that I've built a business, and it's amazing to me. So let's go with number 5. Be honest with your clientele. So for example, we have this sneaker right here. It is a Jordan 1 Hyper Royal, brand new, with the extra laces and the other shoe that is displayed over there, but the laces are detached and we have no box. So in my description of when I post on all my platforms of everything that I do, I am going to post that exact thing that I just said. Detached laces, no box, completely brand new, and comes with the laces. I can give you them. That's gonna be basically make people appreciate your business and respect that you're honest and that you're doing things the right way. Don't cut corners, don't do anything stupid. Make sure you do everything by the books, everything perfect. Everything has, like, to me, everything has to be perfect. And if I don't have an honest business, how can people respect my business if they don't respect me? That's how I look at it. That being said, we're gonna go to number 6, which is market your business well and professional. That being said, is when we're posting all that honest stuff and we have our caption really good and everything's meant, make sure the picture isn't shitty, you know? I'm not one to talk, my pictures are still girl. I'm trying to get to that point where I just have a consistent feed that's beautiful, but we take time with that. I'm working on the whole learning lighting and photography and all that stuff, so one day we'll get there. But for example, there's a lot of feeds that I like with rocks. I like grass. Me personally, I think it's very eye appealing. I don't know, anything you can come up with, just be creative. A lot of people do white backgrounds, black backgrounds. Grass is like huge. Everybody does freaking grass, which is turf, I mean. And you know, just make it professional. Make it, if you were a customer, you would want to buy from you. That's how I look at it too. So that being said, we are going to number 7, and we already touched on number 7 briefly, but we're just gonna, you know, basically go about it just to make sure you guys understand. Number 7 is going to be where to sell on. Me personally, before I opened the store, Snapchat was everything, and all my reseller friends say that's so odd, but Snapchat was making 90% of my sales. So that's honestly where I, you know, kind of like started. I would basically venture out to every single aspect and every single platform that you can, because if you post on 10 different platforms of social media, you're gonna sell the shoe. I highly doubt that you're not, unless it's like, you know, something really crappy and like something that's probably not gonna sell well, like, you know, like a Sketcher. Like, no hate to Skechers, but you know, I just don't think they sell well compared to like a Jordan 4 in my opinion. But that is just my opinion. And that being said, we are going to basically say that my platforms that I sell on are Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, eBay. What else do I sell on? That's really it, to be honest. I don't really sell on anything else. Oh, I would say Goat too. Goat, yeah, we sell on Goat. StockX, if you get, you know, under payout, if you can buy something for under payout and then send it to payout and just do the lowest ass thing, all that's good, highest bid, whatever. Basically all those platforms I just said. But going into that, we are going to go into number 8, which is going to be how to grow capital and inventory. This is super important. You're gonna want to fully expose the buy, sell, trade aspect of the business, which is buying, selling it, making a profit. You can either, this is up to you, put your profit and reinvest it, or pull your profit and just keep reinvesting your initial investment. What I mean by that is, say I start with $100 and I buy this sneaker and I sell this sneaker for $220. My profit was $120. I can put that in a separate account and not look at it and just grab that $100 and buy another one, you know, another shoe like this, and just keep reselling that $100 and keep reselling. Or, in my opinion, which works best in your first year of business, should be to purchase this for $100, sell it for $220, and then buy as many items as you can with $220. You could, I mean, or yeah, it's a little, you could buy as many items as you can, or just buy another heater. that is also what you could do. So I know a lot of people who go with the hype, but I think if you're just starting out, I would try to buy low tier items, so your investment's low, you're into items low, and just making a consistent profit. If you are like, hey, I just started out and I just want to sell hype stuff and hype shit, like boom, that's what I want to do, like Travis Scott, all that stuff, or you know, Off-White. You can get Off-White lots pretty cheap if you know, whatever. Like say you sell this for, you can buy it for 100, you sell it for 220, you grab an Off-White lot, you sell that for like 320. You can do that too, but me personally, I just like more inventory, because I think I look at more inventory means more clients, which at like my first year in business is what I really am focusing on, is just getting as many clients as possible. So also, that being said, we talked about buying and we talked about selling. A middleman, which is the most important to me personally, is trading. My store offers huge trading. We do thousands of dollars in transactions with trades, which what I mean by that is we do a lot of, you know, trading where we give up 2 pairs and then we're just getting like 4 pairs in of like low tier stuff that we can still profit more than what we were going to profit those 2 pairs on, which is really good. Because if you think about it, if someone gave me 2 Jordan 1s, boom, and then so say I gave someone 2 pairs of Jordan 1, boom, they get 2 pairs of Jordan 1s, and they give me 3 foam runners and a Yeezy slide. What I'm going to do with those 4 items is I'm going to split the cost based on what I paid for the 2 items that I had, because I traded for 4, and I'm going to divide it by 4 now. So now I'm into those 4 items for price that I paid for the 2 shoes that I had. And a lot of people I've seen in YouTube videos don't talk about this, and maybe it's like a secret or something, I don't know, but I'm super honest, and I want people to grow, because if there's more people reselling and growing, there's more product and there's more, you know, business transactions, and there's more people who are venturing out in something that they genuinely love. So no secrets here, man. That being said, we're gonna go to number 9, which is separate your business and your personal money. If you're gonna go into business and you don't have personal money and you're just trying to grow something, you're gonna want to kind of hit that whole buy this for 100, sell it for 220, pull that 120 into your personal money, or you can do 50% of your profit can go into your personal money, 50% stays in the business, your initial investment keeps rolling over. That's also something that would be really good to do, because I feel like if you know, say you buy a pair of Air Forces for 40 bucks, you sell it for 80, and then you go to Chipotle with your fucking money, you spend 20 bucks, you only made, you know, what did I just say, 40, so you only made 20 bucks. Like, what was the point of that? You know what I mean? You don't really want to make 20 bucks. 20 bucks is cool to start, but you obviously want to grow and grow as fast as you possibly can. So yeah, separate that money. Number 10, and this is going to wrap up the video after this, but number 10 is going to be consistent. I show up to work every single day, and I'm not saying this to be like a jerk or anything, or say that I'm above you in any way, but be consistent. I show up to work every day because I want my business to grow as fast as possible, and I want the best possible outcome for my business. I do this not only for myself, but for my family and my friends and all the people who have supported me and trust me to, you know, be the person that I'm supposed to be, and people who are counting on me. So I have to, you know, I just got to show up to work every day. You know, I do this for, you know, a purpose and a reason, and I do this because I love the game. So honestly, but if you really love the game, it doesn't feel like work. So I just generally like coming here. Obviously it's a little overwhelming because it's just me, and obviously we have Christian and our new employee Steven, but for a long time it was just me, so I was just managing over, you know, 500, 600, 700, 400 pairs of shoes. So it definitely does get overwhelming, but it's all worth it. I love this business, and you know, I couldn't be here without all you guys. So a lot of people tell me to pat myself on the back and stuff like that, but I couldn't do that or be where I'm at without you guys. So this video is, you know, I'm wrapping up this video. Don't worry, I'm not crying, but I'm wrapping up this video. Basically wanted to send a message to everybody who supports my business, who shares my account, who buys from me, who trades from me, who sells to me. Everybody, I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting me on all these videos. We're crushing it. We're quadrupling, maybe even more than quadrupling our views compared to our subscribers. So that being said, please like, share, and comment, and also subscribe to us. That would be amazing. We got goals and we're trying to hit them. So I love you guys. Lace Union out. Cue the outro, Stevie boy.